What just happened? Well, going back to our diagram, we actually need to add one part, the Firebase console. The Firebase console, when you enter all of the correct information, bundles up all of that information and then sends it off to the FCM server. The way the data is bundled looks a little bit like this. Note that there's a little bit more information attached, so this is a simplification. This is what's known as a notification message, and we'll talk more about what this means later. One thing that I want to mention to you right now is that you might recognize this code on the right, which in Android makes a notification. Notice that you didn't actually need to write this code in your Android app. That's because the ability to accept a ping from FCM and then turn it into a notification, which then opens up your app, is a feature that's built into the FCM SDK. Now, using the Firebase console, it's also possible to send a little bit of extra data along with the message. In this message, the extra data has a key of test and a value of Lila. This extra data will get passed from the console to the FCM server with the rest of the message. And that in turn is sent to your app. The automatically generated notification on your device will open the activity using an intent. And it's this intent that has the little bit of extra data that you sent along with the message. Okay, let's see what this looks like in practice. If I'm in the console, I can go here and make a new message. I'm going to enter hello world again, keep the delivery date to now, and select my Squawker app. I'm then going to go down here to advanced options. Down here in the custom data region, I can add any key value pairs that I want. I'm going to add a key value pair with a key test and a value that's my name. Now, going over to my client app, I'm here in the main activity. I can scroll down to onCreate, and I can grab the bundle from the intent that started this activity. And if that bundle of extra data actually exists, so it's not equal to null, and it contains the key of test, then I'm going to write a log statement here, which is going to get the value contained with that key and print it out. Okay, so I'm going to run my app. Okay, so I've run my app, and I'm going to make sure it's in the background. And then I'm going to go ahead and send my message, which has that extra bit of custom data. And I see the notification pop up. And then looking at the log output of my code, I'm going to click on the notification. And here we can see that in main activity, we printed out the log statement contains Lila. So you can see that the intent did have that extra data passed along from the server. Neat. And what that shows is that now I'm writing app code that can detect whether the intent that opened the app was from FCM or not. So if I wanted to, I could have the app react differently if it was launched from an FCM notification as opposed to from somewhere else. And I could also get that extra data and process it in some way if I wanted to. Okay, now it's your turn. If you do the second exercise, you can try this yourself.